Hello, members of the Pride, and welcome to Battletech Flashpoint. Now, I'm excited about this. I'm not gonna lie. I love Battletech. You guys know I love Battletech. I've actually played the main campaign, this part right here, at least twice. I'm pretty sure a third time. I've played it several times. I played a lot of stuff off camera. You guys watched me play the main campaign through on my first run through, and now we have Flashpoint. It is installed. I'm actually very eagerly waiting for Urban Warfare and the third expansion. But for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to be continuing with my original campaign, the one you guys saw, the one with Robo-Hulk and the rest of the team. So I'm going to try to play Flashpoint, find out what the deal is. I know that there's basically some extra not campaign stuff, but like sort of some side missions. We're also going to be seeing 3 new mechs and a new biome, and so I don't really expect this to be a major series. I figure we're probably going to try to locate the flashpoints. We're going to try to locate the new... Wow, that is like really loud in my ear. I have to remember that this is a kind of a loud game when it comes to the music. We're going to look for the new mechs, especially we're going to look for the hatchet. I'm really excited about the hatchet because, of course, Robo-Hulk. And we're going to be rebuilding a lot of the stuff to this game. As you can imagine, there's quite a bit of rehashing we're going to have to do, mainly because let me see. No, I don't want to do that. Let me bring up. Let's load. I'm gonna show you real quick. This is the other game I've been playing, and so let me go back to here, and let me show you what I'm talking about. That we're gonna have to redo our mech warriors. We're gonna have to redo our mechs. I'm gonna do that off camera because that's going to take a very long time. As you can see, we got the mech warrior XP reset because there's been some major changes to the game. So what I'm gonna do, as you can see, we've got plenty of money to play with here. So I'm gonna basically take some time. I'm going to revamp our main team and our backup team. Because from what I've been given to understand, this Flashpoint thing has the possibility of doing multiple fights all at the same time without actually giving your guys a chance to rest, without giving your mechs a chance to get repaired. So let me go ahead and do my revamping of the mechs and the mech warriors. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll kind of go over the changes that we've done, and you can kind of see where my mind is with this new setup. And then we'll dive right into the game, so I will be right back. Okay, so in doing my updating and kind of fixing around of my mechs, I came across this, an explanation of flashpoints. Intersphere politics impact everything they touch, even down here in the periphery. Flashpoints between the great houses are developing all over the map, and our faction reps are paying good money to resolve them. We're talking about high-risk, high-reward jobs composed of multiple combat drops with rewards at the end to match. I'll post any active flashpoints on the star map, Commander. You can review them whenever you're ready. Cool. Just because I'm curious, let's look at our star map and see when. Well, this is where we are now, Cormadir. Ah! Hey, all right. All right. So when I'm ready to go, we have one to go directly to. So okay. So let me go ahead and finish up what I'm doing. I'll be right back. We're back with all the Battletech that's new and improved by Harebrained Schemes, the wonderful developers of this game, and I love it! Yes! Okay, so anyway, I'm done fanboying. I'm gonna get back, and I'm gonna get serious. See, I'm being serious now. Okay, so I went through and I have done a major revamp of all of my mechs and all of my mech warriors. So let's go through this one by one. As you can see over here, I have spent a considerable amount of money. This is what I spent it on. So I went through, I have went ahead and mothballed several of my mechs that I frankly just don't use. I had them just sort of as a, okay, this is neat, nifty, but I never use them. So I went ahead and mothballed everything. I then stripped off everything, la-di-da-di, everything, on all of my mechs, and then rebuilt them again using a different setup. So I'm not going to go through one by one, but you can kind of look down here in this area. You can kind of see what I did with Robo Hulk. And Robo Hulk currently has, of course, both of the arm mods to be able to make him real buff. I also made my Highlander 732B, the special Highlander. We turned that into a sniper. And you can kind of see what's going on with that over here. And then over here, of course, these two here are going to be our LRM boats, our long-distance rocket barrage. Incidentally, as you can see, I named Robo Hulk. This is Longshot, our sniper. I named this one Stormbringer and this one Thunderclap. And this, of course, is our other LRM boat. Now, from what everyone is telling me about this DLC, is that it's not just one mission. You go in, you blow everything up, and then you're done, and then you can stop and you can redo your, repairs and let people heal up and all that. Doesn't work that way now. This is now a series of battles, all one after another, and so paying attention to that throughout the battle is going to be important, as well as paying attention to our damage and the wounds on our people. So I have our second string in Bay 2. These guys are not going to be, this is our first string, this is going to be our first group, the main hard-hitting punch. They are our first line. But then we're going to have our second string, which is again made up of primarily our close range, which is Max Wreckage, our Atlas, our Killer Crab, which is our King Crab, which is Killer Crab King. As soon as these guys are done, I'm going to be I'm going to name one of these Killer Crab Queen and Killer Crab Prince. I just thought it'd be fun. But as you can see, we kind of went very simple on the Killer Crabs. And then, of course, Shock and Awe, our long range, and our second long range here as soon as it's complete. And then, of course, we have Killer Crab Queen, Killer Crab Prince, which are basically pretty much they're pretty much just clones of Killer Crab King. I don't know. And then, of course, we have our Grasshopper, because I refuse to not have a grasshopper in our thing, because I love grasshoppers. They're my favorite. And I named him Headhunter because the grasshoppers are well known for being being able to zip up on a mech and just target the head and just fire away with a million different shots and hopefully kill the head and ergo kill the pilot, and you have yourself a free mech. And then the final one is this is basically a modified sniper. And this third string here, this is basically just to fill in the gaps where necessary. If I am looking at a particular mission and I'm thinking, I could really use more snipers, I could switch out like something with another sniper. Or if I think, I need something that's going to that's going to require some headhunting capabilities or some faster stuff, I've got the grasshopper, things like that. So that's kind of how I build my mechs. Then, of course, for the mech warriors, you all are those of you who remember the first series. If you have not seen the first Battletech series, I highly suggest you go and watch it. It is probably one of my favorite of all time series because I love this game. But those of you who remember it from last time, you recognize Lion. Good old Lion, that's me. Marcus Solaris. And then, of course, you recognize Behemoth and Decker and Glitch and Medusa. Then we have the other second stringers, which is Musket, Rebound, Relentless, Scoundrel, Showboat, and Spare Parts. Now, I did make a couple of minor changes to the characters themselves, mainly because there was a couple of them who I didn't like the voice. It was kind of annoying, and there were some aspects of their picture that I didn't really like because it made them look modeled or it made them look distorted or whatever. So I made some minor changes to like photos and added some more stuff to make them a little more, I don't know, appropriate to my playstyle. So we went ahead and did that. Other than that, I believe we are ready to go. So now that I have, and I just realized that I did not set my timer again because I'm forgetful and I do these things. But we're gonna go ahead and hit that timer right now. Not that I really anticipate this being a really timer-oriented thing. This is more, I'm probably going to be having one battle per episode like I usually do, but you never know. Sometimes I'm going to get in and it's just going to be long, a long time of doing nothing, and I don't want these things to run too long. So, since we have some time to kill to be able to get the rest of our mechs online, and we have this delightful Flashpoint right over here. This one's called Joint Venture. System name Adrar. It's the Lyran Commonwealth. We're fighting the Liao. Ooh. Actually, the Liao are our kind of allies. Okay, so that's another important aspect of the new update, is that reputation has become a lot more important. As you can see, we have, for the most part, been keeping fairly even keel. We weren't trying to make enemies with anybody, but we were primarily like good friends with Federated Sons, and of course the Urano Restoration. That's where we were mostly doing our work. But we're also on good terms with the Capellans, but everyone else is fairly indifferent. It's mostly because we were fighting a lot of these guys, but we were also working for them as well. So this is going to become important as time goes on. We're going to be working for the Lyran Commonwealth, but we're going to be upsetting Liao, which is the Capellan Confederation, which we are currently friendly with. But hey, this is the life of a mercenary group. We take the jobs as they come, and we do not turn away things that might be interesting for a Flashpoint. Alright, so House Steiner requires your assistance in leading a Davian Steiner convoy across a broad swath of hostile terrain. Payment will be remitted upon the safe delivery of the convoy's payout.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Let us head that direction. So here's the plan for this particular series. I intend to hit the flashpoints for the most part. If there's time between the flashpoints, like something hasn't popped up yet, and I just have downtime, then maybe I'll do a little extra work here and there. Maybe I'll specifically look for particular mechs, I am very, very, very interested in finding the Hatchet Man. Because the Hatchet Man has the hatchet. And I want Robo-Hulk to have the hatchet. This is a thing. This is a mandatory thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. So, that's going to be priority number 1. We come across the Hatchet Man, drop everything. Take that darn hatchet. Melee in the Mech Bay! You're speaking to Yang in the Mech Bay when the yelling starts. Across the bay, a pair of your mech warriors face off in front of a battle mech. You get there just as Scoundrel pulls back to throw a punch at Musket. Okay, order Scoundrel to stand down. Wait to see how it resolves. Argo training module. Send them to settle things in the simulators. Yeah, I'm thinking that. You raise your voice, and both mech warriors turn to you. Scoundrel's fist relaxing. If you mech warriors have a dispute, go settle it in the battle pods. Frankly, you both need a practice. The mech warriors grumble and wander off. You hear later from Yang that the sim battle between Scoundrel and Musket drew a huge crowd. Those warriors both treated their sim battle like real war boss, and by the end of it, I think they kind of forgot what they were fighting about, and both gain 100 experience. Thank you very much. Yes. So we, for those of you who are just joining into this particular series for the Flashpoint DLC, we are basically stepping off from where we ended in the original full campaign game. The Arano restoration has been restored. They're back on the throne. Everybody is hunky and dory, and we are officially freelance mercenaries. So we're, that's our thing right now, is that we're just trying to make our way and become the greatest and most powerful mercenary team ever. Yeah. So, and what we're doing right now, of course, is we're traveling there. Oh gosh, we only have we only have one mech that's still unaltered or unfixed yet. Okay, so we've already done all this. Okay, so joint venture. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and begin. Joint venture, high orbit, Adrar. Albin Stieglitz Bradford? Tell you what, we're going to call you Bradford. Welcome to Adrar, Commander Solaris. I thank you for your promptness, as always. House Steiner needs you to escort an unarmed convoy to a reinforced mech bay on the western tip of Black Earth Plateau. The safety of this convoy is of paramount importance. Its cargo is both precious and rare. Yeah, what's the payload? In truth, Mr. Vertanen, that is none of your concern. But in the interests of transparency, I will answer your question. I hope that you will recognize this gesture as a symbol of friendship that it is. The trucks are carrying the final components for a new form of battle mech. The first product of a marriage between Davian inventiveness and Steiner industry. It's quite an achievement, I assure you. And House Liao would like nothing better than to take it from us. We won't let that happen. Very good, Commander. Now, let us discuss the complications that will stand in your way. The convoy is currently hidden from Liao eyes, and will remain so until you meet it at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, there is but a single road between the convoy and its destination, and that road is continuously patrolled by units of the Liao reserves. We have solid intel on the size and composition of one of these patrol groups, a unit that we have dubbed Sentry Team Alpha. Unfortunately, that's where our battlefield intelligence ends. Tell us about this Sentry Team Alpha. If we choose to engage while they're in the AO, what will we be going up against? A mid-range hunter-killer lance, with long-range fire support available as backup. Not an ideal configuration to go up against on an escort mission, I know. But we have no intel at all on what else the Liao reserves may be fielding. If you choose to deploy outside of Sentry Team Alpha's patrol window, you could find yourself face to face with a full assault lance, or perhaps not. We just don't know. And so, my friend, you have a choice to make. Will you... sorry guys, I have to pause the video real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so... And so, my friend, you have a choice to make. Will you deploy against Sentry Team Alpha, or will you roll the dice on the unknown? I don't envy you the decision, but as the commander in the field, it's yours to make. Okay, so this is... We actually have choices. Kind of makes you wonder, like, what happens if you pick one but not the other. Alright, so drop during Sentry Team Alpha's patrol window. You've got intel on the security team. I'll take that over a question mark any day. Or... choose to drop after he's left, and I don't relish the thought of defending a convoy against the unit that you described. We'll take our chances with whoever replaces them. We have our Ultra team, so I'm not terribly worried. We'll go ahead and go up against Sentry Team Alpha and see what happens. Very good, Commander. I'll see to it that the convoy leader is prepared and ready to depart. Best of luck on the planet's surface. I'll be monitoring your progress from here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Boy, we're taking our time loading up here. This is usually not so draggy. Okay, so this is another nice little addition to this update. So, because I am pretty much strapped to the nines for mechs right now, every single contract that we take is now anywhere between 3.5 to 5 skulls. The lowest possible contract you can take now is 3.5 skulls, or at least I can. So, in a way, that's a little unnerving, because I'm really nervous that I'm not going to be able to come across the Hatchet Man. Because from what I understand, the Hatchet Man is like a 45-ton mech, and so I doubt we're gonna come across something like that with these. So I'm kind of going, I don't know. But I am noticing that this particular event is 2.5 skulls, so I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for good luck here. It's the jungle. So this is the new biome. The jungle biome often has climates similar to lush plant life and hotter than comfortable temperatures for the average human. So we'll probably have to look out for heat. We're patrolling the sands, just like the sands, expect moderate to heavy resistance. It's absolutely vital. Yes. Okay, House Steiner isn't even supposed to have a presence in the system, so be careful. When the Capellans pick you up in their sensors, I imagine that all hell's gonna break loose. Okay, so... we are absolutely fine on money. I mean, I literally rebuilt my entire, like, bevy of battle mechs in 2 months without taking a single job, and I lost 4 million, and that was with all the expenses incurred with rebuilding. I mean, I'm fine. So I'm actually thinking we want to go full salvage. I noticed that there isn't a way to be able to adjust your reputation. So we're gonna lose Capellan no matter what, and we're gonna gain Lyran no matter what. So yeah, I want salvage, just because if we do come across a Hatchet Man, I want my Hatchet Man. I want my Hatchet Man. Leave me alone. Alright, so no, and no. Alright, so obviously, yes, and Behemoth, yes. We're gonna go ahead and bring our frontline team, our top tier people. Robo Hulk, we shot, of course, Robo Hulk. And then who's our? Yeah, it was this one, right? Yeah, Long Shot. For Glitch, of course, Glitch is going to have Long Shot. And then, let's see. There it is, Stormbringer for Decker. And then, not Shock and Awe, Thunderclap. Thunderclap was it. It was Thunderclap. Okay, so Robo-Hulk, Longshot, Stormbringer, and Thunderclap. I actually don't anticipate this being difficult at all. This is 2.5 skulls, and we have the Mega Team. So I really expect this to be a kind of a walk in the park, but at the same time, that's good, because I also get the feeling that since this is going to be multi-part battles, I'm worried. I've never done this before, so I'm like, okay, we're good. Okay, we have eyes on Sentry Team Alpha, Commander. They are patrolling the AO just as I said they would be. Expect resistance. Don't disappoint me. All right. We are waiting. All right. All right, so it's been a while since I've played, so I'm a little rusty, guys. Bear with me if I make silly mistakes. I've marked Bradford's rendezvous point on your map, Commander. Convoy leader, do you copy? Roger that, Oliveira. We're all packed up and ready to roll. We're under orders to beeline it to the mech bay as soon as you reach the rendezvous point, so I hope your mech warriors can keep up. Understood, Convoy leader. We'll let you set the pace. Thanks for understanding. Oh, and fair warning, I've been hearing a lot of Capellan military chatter on the comms lately. It won't take them long to find us after we roll out. We'll take it under advisement, Convoy leader. See you soon.
Ready for action, Commander.
So this is always a problem, is that convoys tend to run ahead. And they just flat out said, hey, we're running ahead. So that's our rendezvous point. Okay, so that's the end of that. So most likely, we're going this way. That looks like the road, so probably this way. So, knowing this, we are going to do whatever it takes. Let's see, can we just, yeah, well, let's just sprint forward. We're just gonna go.
You betcha.
No. That way. And stop that. That way and that way. We're gonna go around and we're gonna position as much of our team as possible to the front, and we will have one of our we'll have one of our what do you call them? One of our LRM boats in the back, so that they can catch up later. They have the longest range, so that's probably the smartest thing to do since we're not rocking fast people at all. Right, so I am thinking we need to pop up to here.
Engaging jump jets.
Nope. Okay, we're still going this way. All right.
Coordinates received.
Heading out.
Oh, I didn't explain the Mech Warrior skills, did I? Tell you what, I'll have to do that in the next episode because I didn't think to do that. That's my own fault. I'm very sorry about that. The skills have changed, rather impressively so. So
got it.
That is going to be an aspect that we are going to need to pay attention to because it's not what it used to be. Tell you what, let's
copy that.
Let's just go ahead and have Behemoth be in the back. And she can cross the line and come over to here when she's ready. In the meantime, we're gonna have Glitch and Robo-Hulk, or Glitch and Lion go forward. Yeah, you know what? We'll have Stormbringer go as well, and you can just stay there.
Hunkering down.
Alright, so Lion, you go here. Glitch, you are with him.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And Stormbringer, you go ahead and hang out where you are.
Taking a protective stance.
And we'll go ahead and have Behemoth go forward and start this party. Ready to roll out, Commander. Keep the hostiles off us. We can get Bradford's payload from point A to point B, but we aren't equipped to fight. Oh, really? So they are complete... Oh. Oh, well, where'd you come from? Oh, 35 ton. Oh, Jenners! I mean, I'll grant you they're fast, which means they're gonna be they're gonna have a lot of pips and such. But 50 ton. At least that's something a little bit bigger and meaner. So. Let these guys move forward. Okay, so these are Sleipnirs. Are they unarmed Sleipnirs? Because usually, Sleipnirs have, usually have weapons on them. I wonder if these are like just special ones. Maybe it's possible. Alright, so first things first. What do we have? We've got this Jenner over here. 35 and a 50.
Waiting for orders.
Tell you what, Glitch, you come down here. Can you get a clear shot on this guy at all? You cannot, so we will. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here. We'll get eyes on 2 of them. Oh, yeah. See. Oh! Okay. That's a heck of an alpha strike. And the Centurion's not much at all. Okay, so... you know what? We're just gonna fire. Very nice. All right, Behemoth. You go ahead and... Oh! I just realized that we are in a spore field. That's good to know. I had no idea that I was in a spore field. What is a spore field? I forgot to read it. I'm gonna have to go back and read it real quick. It won't let me. Okay. Then let's attack Jenner or the Centurion. I believe you have our attention. Okay, so this button down here, this is one of the new skills down here. It's called the coolant vent. As you can see, the unit will remove 50 extra heat that round, but for the next 3 rounds, you gain an extra 8 heat. And then it has a 4-round cooldown. This is actually a very powerful ability. It basically allows you, like, you've been alpha striking like crazy, you're in a hot environment, you've been blazing away, and all of a sudden, that thing's going off and you're roasting like crazy.
On it.
What that button allows you to do is dump a bunch of heat at the expense of possibly later having more trouble with it. So I think it's a very powerful ability.
Affirmative.
All right, Stormbringer. Oh yeah, we're just gonna beat this Centurion into the ground here. Cover plus guarded. Come on, there we go.
Scored a critical hit.
Over you go. And then, of course, Lion with the Robo Hulk. We're going to get... the whole point of Robo Hulk is to get in as fast as possible.
Engaging jump jets.
And punch people in the face. But we also have plenty of firepower to be able to wreck fools in the meantime. You know what? I'm thinking the Jenner. That's an awful lot of damage on that little Jenner. That might be enough to just kill him.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Score 1 for the Robo Hulk. Did you just get close enough for Robo Hulk to run up and punch you? Have you just made me very, very happy? He's beat all the hell. Yeah, when we took off we destroyed several of his weapons, so there's not much left to him. Okay, don't go too far here, Sleepners. This is one minor little hiccup in this whole thing. You know what? We're going to sprint forward and get him caught up. Get Behemoth caught up.
Going full speed.
I'm pretty sure with only the one Jenner and one broken broken dude, I'm pretty sure that we can.
Yes, Commander.
We can deal with having a little one less thing to deal with. All right, so we're going to. Okay, you have no. Oh, okay. You know what? In that case, we're gonna go ahead and fire on the Jenner. Remove some, or actually, aw, I was hoping I might be able. Oh, wait! I can. Okay, so one of the things I did with Robo Hulk was make sure that his death from above doesn't hurt him that bad. So I have a 70% death from above. I'm gonna give it a try, and just to see how much damage exactly the not that one, the death from above does with two of the DFA damage reducers. So 205 and 205. So boom, do it.
Warning, leg damage imminent.
Oh!
Enemy mech destroyed.
Whoa! Hold on! Even with the 2 negatives? It did that much? Okay. So we're going to be real careful about that from now on. I had no idea.
What can I do for you?
Standing by.
Alright, so let's keep on moving you forward because we need to
Got it.
stay on pace with these guys as much as we can. Let's go ahead and just
Firing a full salvo.
pulverize you.
Critical hit, Commander.
I hear ya.
Glitch. Can we... Okay, that's the only spot you've got with a shot on him. Go ahead and
need
just
to tell
finish
me
him
twice.
off, Glitch. let's just because I love my glitch. 18% chance for a headshot.
All weapons
Decapitate! Not quite. But it knocks him down. Good enough. And he's dead. Well done. Alright, so we're waiting on these guys to make their move. We're going to keep going forward as well. This appears to be a lot. Yeah, okay, so this appears to be the end of it. So we'll just kind of keep moving forward and just to make sure nobody's going to cause us issues over there. All right, Robo Lion or Robo Hulk, whatever I mean. Let's go ahead and put you over there. Move you as far forward as possible.
Roger that.
Move you as far forward as possible. In case I didn't mention this before, I'm running the Atlas II, a Stalker and two Highlanders. One of them the 773 and the other the 732B. For those of you who don't know. And for those of you who play the game, you probably are familiar. So. Was that really all there was to this? Just those three? Huh. Seems kind of, I don't know, a little underwhelming even for, I mean,
Roger.
I mean, even for,
On the move.
even for a 2.5 skulls, that seemed kind of lightweight. There's got to be more to this. I just picked up a new blip on my long-range scanners. Okay, you're about to have company. Okay, so that's good. I was beginning to wonder. I was like, geez, that was kind of weak. All Capellan troops, destroy that convoy. Your families will be held accountable if you fail. Yeah.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Liao is not known for its gentle nature. All right, hurry along. Escort missions, they're so slow. Oh, is there more? No, this is, okay, this is just the group, this is the ship that's picking them up. Okay, so a trebuchet, a griffin, 2 trebuchets. Oh! Hey, 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 hey! Jeez. All right. Time to get in this war here, Lion. Get over here.
Engaging jump jets.
Get right up front where you're supposed to be. Our heat is fine. All right. Wow. That AC-20 accuracy is not great. That's kind of weird, because, I mean, AC-20s don't Oh, it's because the target moved so far. That's why. This target didn't move quite so far. All right. Well, let's. We've got plenty of room. We're gonna go ahead and vigilance to make sure that he, because they're most likely going to target him. And let's go ahead and precision strike you and see if we can't just take your head off.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
No such luck, but I'm also not
Good to
terribly
go.
upset about it either. All right, glitch.
Got it.
Glitch, we're also going to vigilance you, since we've got plenty of time, and we're also going to multi-target, because we want everybody to be paying attention to us, not them. So let's... Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's do large laser on B. Large laser on C. A. And B. Let's just get everybody's attention. We'll probably miss a couple of these because they've got a lot of pips on them. This is mostly just to get everyone's attention.
Got it.
Well done, Glitch. Well done, Glitch. All right. Attention gotten.
Ready for orders.
Let's come over to here.
On my way.
Get a little height. 75, 95. Okay, so we've got a lot of very good ones here. All right, let's see if we can't just beat this trebuchet
Firing. Full complement on it.
down. Head hit, nice, and nice.
What's up, Doc?
All right, and same goes for you, except we're gonna put you a little bit higher. Yeah, these are decent attacks, although I guess it would be nice if we got a little closer. But it'll do for now.
Here we go.
Let's go ahead and jump her over here. You've summoned the thunder, and now it's time for the boom! Okay, which movie was that? Which movie? Leave down in the comments. Which movie?
Inflicted some heavy damage.
The objective is secured, Commander.
Nice. That was easy. Now we just got to deal with Really? You're not firing at me? Not firing either. What is this spore cloud that everyone's like so eager to like? Weird. All right, can I punch somebody? I want to punch somebody. Aw, I can't punch somebody. I want to punch somebody. I want to put my fist at somebody. Yeah, when a robot hit somebody with Robo Hulk. All right. All right, I am thinking we're going to do this one. And not the best chances on Earth, but... Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, that's right, he turned his back on me. Hey, you want to turn your back on me? You pay the price.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Silly, silly boys.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright. Glitch. We've got one there. And all the rest there. That's not the best shot in the world for you. Why is that so low? Have they improved the dodge chances? Spore field. Oh, spore field. Suffer an additional 20% damage when hit due to the corrosive effects, but +4 difficulty to hit that unit. So, okay. Tropical biome increases heat sinking ability by 10%. Oh, so it's not more difficult, it's actually like easier. And then of course bulwark, yes, and then entrenched, yeah. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, then what we're going to do is one there, and one there. Alright, tell you what. We'll do the PPC on him with the hopes that it'll kill him, and then the rest on there, and just sort of rolling the dice.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Very good, Glitch.
Waiting for orders.
Jeez. Man, the chances to hit this guy are so low.
Roger
Alright.
that.
Let's just
Roger that.
launch what we can and reduce whatever we can on... And knock off as many pips as possible.
Receiving you.
Alright, that's better. Alright, wreck his face. Come on, blow off a... Oh, head hit. Nice.
I think I hit something good.
And the knockdown. Boom. This is going to be a fairly easy fight here, obviously. We are, like... These guys are woefully... underpowered compared to us. And look at that, he was kind enough to get within Hulk smash range. Robo Hulk smash!
Engaging.
I love Robo Hulk.
Enemy mech destroyed.
All targets eliminated. Sit tight and I can collect you from where you are at right now. That's it, Commander Solaris. Solaris. Our payload has been secured. On behalf of my entire crew, thank you. We never would have made it here without you. You'd better hold that thought. This isn't over yet. Long-range sensors are picking up inbound Capellan dropships. ETA 45 minutes. That doesn't even give me enough time to fly you back for repairs. This is a problem, XO. Then allow me to propose a solution. I will authorize my mech techs to rush the activation of our new Battletech, the Hatchet Man! It will stand in place of one of your own mechs in the upcoming fray. In place of one of my own mechs? No! We'll take the help, Bradford. From the sound of things, we're gonna need it.
Mission.
No, whoa. No. I don't want one of your weakling... You know, you want to add him, fine, but don't be replacing my... No. Large coffers play for larger victories. Okay, cool. So... We didn't really need... Yeah, we got, like... We didn't take that much damage hardly at all. Wow, I got, like, entire Centurions and entire battle mechs out of this. Alright, none of these are worthwhile, so we'll just go ahead and take an entire Centurion and sell it. May as well. I was hoping maybe one of them would be a hatchet man that we could blow up and take his hatchet. That's kind of the hope. Cross your fingers. Alright, so is this going to jump straight into the next battle?
That mech you asked for is cleared from... That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Yeah, I know all that. That's fine. Come on. Okay, so... That's what I was afraid of. Well, that's alright. Lion and Robo Hulk can sit this one out. We'll go ahead and we'll just go with Glitch Decker and Behemoth. As a matter of fact, you know what? We may just switch out some of ours and put in some second stringers so that they can get some experience. Let's do... Okay, so let's get in Medusa. He's a solid second stringer. And let's bring in spare parts as our for Thunderclap. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it for now. We'll go ahead in the next episode and do the second part of this deployment. So far, really cool. I kind of like the way things are going with this. They're not giving us any rest whatsoever, and that's intriguing. That's really kind of cool. I'm actually wondering if maybe we shouldn't bring in the Grasshopper just to get a little extra speed. But if I was to guess, my guess would be that this is. I mean, the first one was an escort, and says they're saying now we're being attacked. This is probably going to be a defensive thing. So actually, the trio I have right here is a good solid trio for this. So maybe not the Grasshopper. Although if we come across a hatchet man, I really want to be able to just decapitate it if I can, so I can get his hatchet. But yeah, so far I like the way this is. I like the setup that they're doing this here. It seems to be pretty much the base game, but they're adding in some new little aspects to it, and I kind of like that. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this particular episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do the liking and the subscribing and the commenting down below. You guys are wonderful, wonderful people. I appreciate every single one of my fans. Snarf. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, everyone, always remember that anyone can be a mouse that roars, but it takes someone special to be a lion that squeaks, so embrace your inner lion and squeak on! So we're getting attacked by the Liao. Does that mean they're going to be, like, sending, I'm assuming, more than 6 mechs at us? Yeesh, this could get a little rough.